something's wrong with me. I think I need more knowledge, more knowledge, 'cause knowledge will help me be less dumb. Look away, but don't leave the children alone. No, don't leave the children alone. So don't leave the children. Don't you leave the children. Don't you leave the children Hey guys, Music Monday time. I'm back after taking a hiatus again. Life has been difficult, been through some low times, and we are getting our heads back above the water here, but it has been a rough month or so. So I apologize for not being able to record these songs for you. This one, song number 72, Thought Process. And I'm going to do a twofer today, guys. I'm going to do another song, one that was on my mind during all the crap that was happening. But this song, this is one that I wrote closer to the end of the band. Actually, there's like a lot of songs before that. So I don't know, maybe I was writing a lot before that. Anyways, this is kind of like a different phase of writing in my mind when I go into these songs, and especially this one. The next one also, I don't know, it was just a different segment of my journey as a songwriter. I definitely feel like in the beginning it was more kind of bubblegummy, very Beatles influence, and even, some obviously of the alternative stuff, Tori Amos, the people that inspired me. Tori Amos and the Beatles were the main ones, and I didn't listen to the radio as much. I didn't even go to concerts very much. I got made fun of for being a musician who never really went to shows and things. I didn't go until more later, probably even more after the band broke up. I saw more shows. I just didn't want to be tainted by what was popular. I wanted to try to come at the world with fresh music, and not accidentally copy somebody else. But, it's kind of hard. There's only so many notes and chords in the world, and sometimes, sounds change and stuff, but you kind of pick up on what's going on around you a little bit, and maybe subconsciously start creating like that. I don't know, or whatever you're influenced by, I guess. I don't know what I'm even talking about right now, guys. But so this song though, I just I remember being in my room writing this, and I remember when I showed this to the band, and I think it was just the guitarist and my bass player, Joe and Alex, and I think they both laughed and kind of rolled their eyes at the line. I think something's wrong with me. I think I need more knowledge because knowledge will help me be less dumb. So, they used to think I was really goofy, and they all were trying to project this cool, we're in a band, rock band situation, and I was me. I'm a goofy person, but I also really love musical theater, and I tried to incorporate, when we did live shows, I wanted to incorporate theater with the band. So, several shows that we did, I had, a cast and costuming and props and sets and stuff like that, which one of these days I'm going to get to somehow digitalize some of the recordings, the VHS recordings of us performing, and put them up here for Music Monday. It'd be interesting to see all that. But yeah, so my drummer used to say that, you know, some of my music and the way I was campy. That's how he put it. But I was never really trying to be anything but myself, I guess. And I was amused with how I was. And I wasn't really trying to project much. But, you know, the others, where you are all in high school, you know, it's a time when you're trying to find yourself and whatnot. So the guys definitely wanted to come off like cool musicians, and I would say and do goofy things on stage sometimes, and they'd roll their eyes and laugh at me. But that was one thing. This line somehow was like, oh my gosh. But I needed more knowledge to help me be less dumb. And some of the stuff that I said in my song, some of the way that I wrote, you know, I always used to throw in metaphors and things and just stuff that was kind of clever, goofy, whatever. So that was a memory I had from this song. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about it. I kind of like the kind of edgy, you know, rocky sound to it. And the funny thing is I probably haven't performed this song or even looked at it. Let me think. It has been, I mean, over 10 years since I played this song, maybe. And this is the first time that I've sat down and, you know, I went over it right before I started recording just to know what I was doing. But it just, it's amazing how a lot of these songs just come back and they're just right there. And it's like, because they're such a part of me. And this wasn't a song that we really performed. I don't think we ever performed this song. So even with the band, we may not have even really played it much. And yet my music is so ingrained in me as a part of me that it just is there when I think about it again. And as much as my memory is fading over time, and even sometimes learn like some of the songs that I you know, covers that I do, and I write the lyrics down and the chords, I have the hardest time sitting here and even like sometimes remembering what the next word is or next chord is, and I have to record 100 times. But again, I've mentioned that I don't really practice. I kind of just write the song down maybe the night before or the day of, and I sit there and look at it and play. So it's probably part of the issue. But these songs, though, my songs are just a part of my soul, I guess. So it's just kind of funny as I was going over this thinking, wow, it's still all there. I don't even have to kind of think about it too hard. So I don't know, it's kind of fun. But I said I was going to do 2 today. And many of you might remember the Robin Hood movie that came out in the early 70s, a cartoon. And yes, I was not born then. I was born in 1980, but a lot of us kids in the 80s and 90s watched a lot of the Disney cartoons, even the really old ones or older ones. So I loved Robin Hood, and I really loved the song Nottingham in it. And I have performed that live a few times. The band never did it. This has been more when I've been on doing solo stuff. And I'd add it to the set every now and then just because it's I don't know, it's that folky. I have that love for the folk kind of music. It has that feeling to it. It's super depressing, which I always go for. And during this time of all this, like literally guys, it was like one bad thing after another. And it was, I mean, my mental state, I was on the verge of it was a lot, but I lived through it. We're doing good here. And seeing the other side of things, which thank God, such a blessing. And I'm losing my voice for some reason, but maybe because I'm rusty right now. No, I don't know if I'm getting a cold or something, but my fingers are punishing me for not playing guitar enough because I don't really have calluses right now, and so it is very painful to play. So we'll see how well I get through this song with my fingers feeling the way they are, but I'm going to perform Not in Nottingham for you and end with that today. So thank you for tuning in. Again, I apologize for just not hitting every Monday, and I may still not, it may be every other Monday. It's just life is what it is right now. But I appreciate you guys hanging in there with me. I appreciate you guys. You know, a lot of people were commenting recently. When was it? Was it on my birthday? I think people were wishing me happy birthday in January and saying that they, you know, love watching my Music Mondays. So I appreciate those people that have hung in there with me through all of this. And really quick, my cat is in a contest for America's Favorite Pet. And so if you go to americasfavoritepet.com, if you go to my Instagram or my Facebook or what else? yeah, or Milton's Instagram, which is at cat named Milton. You'll see the link in his bio that you can go and vote for him. He is in the contest right now in the next phase where they're looking for the top 5 cats in his group. So he made it to the top 10. So we're looking to hopefully voting goes through Thursday of this week, and and then he'll go to the top 5, and then from the top 5, I think it's the top first in each group, and then they go to the semifinals, finals, whatever. It's a little bit of a drawn out process, but votes are free. And if anybody does decide to donate, to click for more votes and pay, it goes to paws.org charity. They do a lot of help for animals, for wildlife, sheltering cats and finding homes for cats and dogs. So it's a good charity if you decide to do that, not expected at all. But thank you to all those who follow me on Music Mondays that also follow me on social media and have been voting for Milton. That was something that I kind of just decided to do during all the crap that was going on, thinking, oh, this is something fun to distract myself from life going insane. So I did that just for fun, thinking he wouldn't even get anywhere because you have to vote every day, and I thought people would just get annoyed. But people are being great, so I love you guys. Thank you. So anyways, check that out. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. I will be here hopefully next week with another song, but I'm going to finish now with Not in Nottingham. Every town has its ups and downs, sometimes ups outnumber the downs, but not in Nottingham. I'm inclined to believe that if we weren't so down, we'd up and leave. We'd up and fly if we had wings for flying. Can't you see the tears we're crying? Can't there be some happiness for me? But not in Nottingham. I'm inclined to believe that if we weren't so down, we'd up and leave. We'd up and fly if we had wings for flying. Can't you see the tears we're crying? Can't there be some happiness for me? But not in Nottingham. Every town has its ups and downs, sometimes